The letter S stands for sadness. In the book of Ecclesiastes we read, "For in much wisdom is much vexation, and those who increase knowledge increase sorrow." Deep sadness and grief are the most difficult emotions I have to confront. Part of this is because I accepted a call to serve my country and went to war. During the course of my tour of duty, I had to kill. I did so, but it violated my belief system, shattering the boundaries of my faith. I survived when others did not. My inner critic at that time was my cruelest and most constant companion, and he continued over the years, driving me into self-destructive behaviors. It took a long time to confront the emotions of the losses I inflicted and bore, as I feared that deep emotion of sadness. With help, I finally confronted that pain and started the slow, painful journey to peace. The reality is that the longer we live, the more we have to grieve. Parents, relatives, children, friends, admired mentors, and others seem to pass from our presence. We miss their voices, their laughter, and their loving touch. Sometimes memories and that inner voice vex us, saying, "You should have spent more time with them," or "You could have remembered her birthday." I resolutely choose to beat down that voice by reminding myself how grateful I am for the presence in my life of those I have lost. When the cost of this pandemic is totaled up, we'll find the greatest price will have been paid by the one paid by the families of those who have died, some because neither treatment nor equipment was available. The one paid by the caregivers who survived who wished they could have done more. And the one paid by the minorities who were the victims of xenophobic and racist attacks. However, each of us will also have paid a substantial price, for we have been witnesses to the growing toll taken by the pandemic, as well as to the manner in which the pandemic has been politicized and monetized by irresponsible leadership, which has sought personal gain and power over national well-being. And we will have been witnesses to the power of xenophobia and racism to destroy the lives and livelihoods of the innocent. Now, many will have paid a much more personal price in the loss of a beloved sister or brother, mother or father, grandparent, child, mentor, or friend, being unable to console the grieving left behind, or share with them the human touch of comfort and care. We pray that a vaccine will be created and that effective treatment protocols will be developed so that others may not know the deep grief of loss, the ravages of this disease. But this will not take away the deep sadness of loss. For as we know more about this disease, about how our national leaders responded or did not respond, our sorrow will only increase. And yes, tears will flow, or try to flow. Crying is not an attractive activity. No one looks their best with tears streaming, loudly sobbing, shoulders shaking. Yet, if you feel like crying, please do. If you try and stuff your tears away, you will end up denying the sadness and all the other emotions that are together giving rise to the tears. I have used an image with veterans that put them a bit more at ease with the idea of tears. This example seems to validate the usefulness of crying for them. I tell them, when a weapon gets stuck, we have to grease it to get it to work. Just so, tears are the grease for the spirit that will get you moving to the next step. Don't be ashamed of them, but value them for what they are.